got out of hand now. We can't, we can't watch it now.
Yeah, you can't watch it.
Because I'd have been there sawed off a bunch of these.
Like, I hadn't really experienced anything. I didn't really know myself. I didn't really know what I liked, what I didn't like. I just feel like I hadn't really experienced life. So I think at that point, then I was like, okay, I'm about to, like I said, just date on my terms. Okay, I'm about to, like I said, just date on my terms. And like, however I want to move, whatever I want to do, I'm gonna do it. And if it's no longer serving me, I'm gonna
given her advice quite a few times. But it's difficult because she's 25. She's growing up as a public figure. She doesn't get to make her mistakes like everybody else. You gotta be careful about a guy that comes on with everything. He can't keep that pace up, ladies. In 90 days, he'll show you who he is.
SH didn't got out of hand. Now we can't watch it. Now you can't watch, cause I'd have been to sew off a bunch of these little. I felt like I hadn't really experienced anything. I didn't really know myself. I didn't really know what I liked, what I didn't like. I just feel like I hadn't really experienced life. So I think at that point then I was like, okay, I'm about to, like I said, just date on my terms. Okay, I'm about to, like I said, just date on my terms, and like however I want to move, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it, and if it's no longer serving me, I'm going to move on. I've given her advice quite a few times, but it's difficult cause she's 25, she's growing up as a public figure. She doesn't get to make her mistakes like everybody else. It seems like recently Lori allegedly named her own father in an FBI investigation, and let's just say Steve is not taking it lightly, saying, "Is true, you got to be careful about a guy that comes on with everything. He can't keep that pace up." Ladies, in 90 days he'll show you who he is behind closed doors. Sources claim Steve has been sending brutal warnings her way, and this family feud is boiling over in ways we never expected. What's the best advice they've given you? Just remember that you're the prize at all times. Boom. Best advice. Is this a case of betrayal at its worst, a revenge move, or is there a deeper, darker family secret unraveling before our very eyes? Let's find out. Lori Harvey didn't just accidentally stumble on some party footage. This feels way too planned, and let's be real, the fallout could be massive, leaving careers in total shambles. Steve Harvey's been the face of family values, clean comedy, and that relationship guru vibe for years, but behind that squeaky clean image there have always been rumors, whispers about his controlling ways, power moves, and those tight Hollywood connections he keeps on the low. Now with Lor's leaked footage making waves, it looks like all that tea is about to spill big time. The TD Jack have slept with multiple men at Diddy's parties and abroad, and they refer to him as being a power bottom. Fans are shook by Steve Harvey, and let's be honest, he's been getting side eyes for a minute now. The rumors about him allegedly setting up Lori with Diddy after Kim Porter's passing already had people raising their eyebrows, but now it's looking way messier than just Lori. Word on the street is Steve might have been way more involved in the whole situation than anyone thought. Behind all the smooth suits and feel-good advice, could there be a darker twist to his story? Very much in a space right now where I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness. And then bam, the entertainment world got rocked when Diddy was arrested in Manhattan. Federal agents swooped in and hit the music mogul with some heavy charges: racketeering, conspiracy, and exploitation for a guy who's been a powerhouse in music, fashion, TV, and nightlife. This arrest completely shattered the polished image people thought they knew. The whole thing feels like the beginning of a massive unraveling. As I'm so quiet, there's been so many stories been made about me. I've seen stories about me being fully in love with, and we have like this whole relationship. Celebrity connections always seem to come with a side of drama, and Lori Harvey being in the mix just cranks up the intrigue. Her past with Diddy is already eyebrow raising enough, especially when you remember she used to date his son. Talk about a plot twist. The whole thing is just weird, no way around it. But here's where it gets even wilder. People are speculating that Lor's relationship with Diddy wasn't just about romance. Some are saying it might have been tied to settling debts, not Steve's, but maybe Lor's own. Sure, she's gorgeous and well connected, but could her link to Diddy have been more about business than love? Makes you wonder. And if that wasn't enough, Cat Williams comes along and drops a bombshell claiming Steve Harvey made some kind of PCT with Hollywood involving his soul. Yep, you read that right now. Fans are buzzing, asking just how deep the secrets in Hollywood go. It's messy, it's juicy, and it's got everyone talking. B Street, some stand-up man no kiss old girl who owned TV1 he used to kiss. That's how he had to reign. Looks like Steve Harvey's rise to fame might have had a way bigger impact on Lor's future than anyone ever guessed. Recently, Suge Knight, who's definitely seen it all, dropped some serious bombshells. He claimed Diddy has an entire team dedicated to cleaning up his messes, and guess who Sugg called out as part of that operation? Yep, none other than Steve Harvey himself. And Sugg didn't just throw Steve's name in for fun. He hinted there's a paper trail connecting Diddy's PR cover-up straight back to Steve, and now that opens a whole can of questions. Why would someone like Steve, who's built his own massive empire, get tangled up in someone else's drama? Especially when that someone who's his peer was romantically involved with his daughter. What's up, boy? Word on the street is that Steve Harvey might be more tied up with Diddy than anyone ever imagined, and not in the best way. Steve's a big shot in the entertainment world, so you think he calls the shots, but apparently Diddy might be the one guy he answers to. Rumors are flying that Steve's been taking orders from Diddy. And it gets even messier. Some folks are saying his own family isn't off limits. Yep, the buzz is that even Steve's daughter Lori is somehow caught up in all this drama. There's talk that Steve might have been handling some dirty business for Diddy, and the whole situation is raising eyebrows. Like, how deep does this connection really go? I'm not doing anything that's going to compromise my peace and happiness. Looks like those rumors were more than just talk lately. With the whole Tupac saga still unfolding, Suge Knight has been dropping some serious bombshells, and he's even brought Steve Harvey into the mix. Suge threw shade at Harvey, questioning if he really had that much love for Tupac like he always claims, but it didn't stop there. Knight hinted that Harvey was more than just some casual friend of Diddy's. According to him, Harvey made a pretty penny off the connection and might even be protecting someone tied to Tupac's death. You love Park so much, how you with the everybody say got something to do with the first get down that happened to Park in New York, then the second one. Does she want to bring up the sorcerer as the drama unfolds? Suge Knight is really calling out Steve Harvey for seemingly not caring about Tupac's legacy. He downplayed the whole East Coast-West Coast feud that rocked Tupac's life and led to the deaths of icons like Biggie Smalls. It seems like Harvey has been convincing everyone that Diddy was off the hook for all the cha that went down during that time, but that's not all. Knight suggests that Steve's involvement with Diddy goes way deeper than just cleaning up messes. There are whispers that he might have even offered up his own daughter to Diddy. And get this, Lori Harvey situation with Diddy might not be what everyone thought. In a recent chat with E! News, she shot down the rumors, saying she often hears about dating someone she hasn't even met in person. I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody, and we have like this whole relationship ship, and I'll see the guy, and I'm like I've actually never even met him before. The unexpected pairing of figures like Diddy and TD Jake at a private event is raising eyebrows, and not just because of the unusual mix of a rap mogul and a revered pastor. It hints at a secretive world where the lines between faith, business, and indulgence blur. If Steve has been straddling both sides, preaching values by day and mingling in elite indulgent circles by night, this leak could expose a double life that no PR spin could contain. But here's the bombshell: TD Jake's name is now swirling in the mix. That's right, one of the most respected pastors in the world allegedly tied to Diddy's wild escapades, and the rumors, their wild whispers of leaked freak-off tapes supposedly involving Jake's, are setting social media ablaze. Just how deep does this scandal run, and what's really going on behind the scenes? Let's unpack it. In a recent clip, Jake passionately addressed his congregation, calling for transparency. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing? He thought, his dramatic delivery igniting even more speculation. People are talking, and the reactions are intense on social media. The buzz is electric. Some are here for the humor, claiming it's about time we get back to raw, unapologetic commentary, even about pastors. After all, they're human too, right? Others, however, are deeply unsettled, questioning the swirling rumors and their implications for such a prominent figure. For starters, his close friendship with Diddy is raising eyebrows. He even officiated Kim Porter's funeral, showing just how tight they are. But what's really making people suspicious is seeing TD Jakes at Diddy's infamous parties. Like, why would a man of God be at those kinds of events? Even Diddy's ex-bodyguard chimed in, saying the only reason TD Jakes would be there is if he's mixed up in the same wild stuff that goes down at those parties. Now everyone's wondering what's really going on, and why would a religious man like his be at a party which ain't nothing but sin is going on, bro? Whether it's drinking, maybe fond dating, Jaguar right recently stirred the pot, claiming that at Diddy's parties it's all about two things: money and s. According to her, if TD Jakes is in attendance, it's because he's after one of those two things. The drama surrounding TD Jakes escalated on December 21, 2023, when a viral TikTok video dropped some explosive allegations following Cassie's settlement in her lawsuit against Diddy. A TikToker spilled some serious tea Allegedly Cassie handed over sensitive materials to the FBI including recordings from Diddy's infamous parties.